After saying goodbye in 2007, the Chaser team went their separate ways to pursue personal projects and to find inner fulfillment. Craig spent 9 months in Ethiopia, helping a local village build fences to keep out Bono and Bob Geldof.
Safe now.
Chris moved to Hollywood, where he starred in Tim Burton's ill-fated sequel, Edward Staple Remover Hands. Julian made headlines when he was caught sucking the toes of morning TV star Kerry Ann Kennelly and then eloped to marry the toes in a private ceremony. Andrew underwent breast augmentation to help him score a role in the recent Underbelly series on Channel 9. And Chaz went to live with monks in a Buddhist temple where he studied meditation and enlightenment. And in return, he taught the monks the finer points of political satire. Now they're back together for another season with new 2009 cast member John Wood, who only signed on to do this opening bit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the new material. Now it's the same old shite from here on in. Welcome to season 3 of The Chasers War on Everything.
Shit.
We made it. We're on the couch now, and yes, thank you. Welcome to the brand new season of The War. It's great to be back in the old pair of slippers. It's the same show, but with a few key changes.
Oh, big new changes, Chris. Like during the opening, I'm sitting on this side of the couch and you're sitting on that side of the couch. It's an exciting, fresh new look.
Oh, it changes the whole feel of the programme. It's very 2009, but quite a lot has actually changed, hasn't it, since we were last on the air?
Yes, we've got a brand new Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd, and Rudd actually sent us a good luck message for our first show back tonight.
A telegram, have you got it?
Yeah, so actually says, Ni hao, tamada, water, 3 fongs and ali. I read that
thank
right.
you, Kevin. We've actually had that translated, and apparently it means, where the fuck is my hairdryer? But I think on the whole, we've become a very different nation under Rudd. A much more caring, compassionate, tolerant nation.
Yeah, he's changed the way we think. I mean, since the apology, we've become much more sensitive when it comes to issues of race. For instance, particularly when you see eyewitness vox pops at crime scenes.
There were these 2 wogs fighting, and the fatter wog said to the skinnier wog, "Oi, bro, you slept with my cousin, eh?" And then they pulled out a gun and just went, boom.
Yeah, I just came out of the club and I saw this skinny white slapper doing a vox pop over there with the news crew. And she wasn't a wog, but she was definitely a bogan and a complete bullshit artist and a media slut. And I just felt like putting a gun to her head and just going, boom!
Well said. Well said. Well, that's the new language of Kevin Rudd's Australia, isn't it? But look, quite a lot else has changed in the world. Not only does Australia have a new Prime Minister, but America now has a new president, and the Footy Show found someone who treats women even worse than Sam Newman.
Yes. What a shocker Cronulla's been having.
Shocker, isn't it?
I mean, Matty Johns is the only one who's been crucified so far over that group sex scandal, even though there were plenty of other Cronulla players there involved in the sex and apparently standing around masturbating.
I know, they were, but surely the real question is whether the rugby league has learnt its lesson from all this.
Yeah, I don't know. I was watching the NRL Footy Show this week and I'm not so sure they have.
Yeah, they had a sponsor giving them a sex toy.
You fatty.
Just wondering where that satire's been missing from the ABC for the last 18 It's good to have us back, but I know Cronulla says that whole incident is behind them and they're doing their best to move forward, so we thought it'd be interesting to test whether they really are the new morally upstanding club they now claim to be.
Exactly. 7 years from the New Zealand incident, how would they react if temptation was delivered right to their loading dock? G'day, guys. You just signed for one drunk girl, thanks? Delivery for the Sharks.
Yeah, I'll sign for the girl.
Oh, thanks, mate. Just, give it to the team, all right?
Yeah, mate.
Sweet, excellent, all right. And I won't tell anyone I delivered it, all right? Sweet.
But of course, the Sharks aren't the only organisation to have found themselves neck deep in scandal. The private school Knox Grammar has had 5 ex-teachers charged with alleged sexual misconduct back in the 80s.
Yes, well, they haven't been tried yet, and they're entitled to the presumption of innocence. But we did want to know how the current teachers at the school would measure up today. Hello, exciting. Just naked boy delivery. Can you sign for it?
What, sorry?
One naked boy inside. No delivery? Is there somewhere I should start dropping?
Wherever you like, love.
Wherever I like? I'll leave it here then. Thank you. Not so keen, were they? Not so keen.
That guy wasn't that into it. But, Craig, when it comes to sexual misconduct, no one's faced more allegations throughout history than the Catholic Church.
Oh, yes. Case after case of child abuse has been brought against the Church, and the Pope swears that they're turning over a new leaf. But is that really the case? I went to the world headquarters of the Catholic Church in the Vatican City to test their powers of resistance.
So we invented a device for them. It's a blimp. Young boys inside, pull down if you want them.
Yes.
Dangling a temptation rope for anyone of the priesthood to pull it down.
Oh. A lot of people there immediately into it. There's the rope. Grab onto it, people.
Come on, is anyone taking the rope?
Go up, go up. Oh,
Whoop.
Jesus. This is not easy. Hello. Still blue? Police. Do you want me to take it down? Whereabouts? There? Take it down. Okay. Do the priest want the boys? Where do you come from? Australia. Can I get the blimp back, even if you keep the boys?
Sunday night on ABC, Billy's back on the road, and this time he's bound for Baghdad.
Did you hear that? That's brilliant. They go off about every 10 minutes, and I love it. It's the most brilliant thing I ever heard.
From the Tigris to the Euphrates, and every trouble spot in between.
And there are corpses and casualties everywhere you look. I mean, look at this, guys. Absolutely brilliant.
And even gets caught up in some trouble of his own.
I've been kidnapped by a local militia, and I swear they're the nicest guys. They're the most brilliant rebels you'll ever meet.
So saddle up for Billy Connolly's World Tour of Iraq.
There's a poetry and magic about this place that's hard to describe. It's absolute. And I love this guy's voice. It's brilliant.
7:30 Sunday on ABC One.
Now, guys, since we were last doing this show, we haven't just got a new Prime Minister, we've also got a new Governor-General, Quentin Bryce.
Look, I have to admit, she was not my first choice for Governor-General.
She wasn't even my first choice of Quentin.
Yeah. But look, you know, she is the first woman to get the Governor-General's job, so you've got to say that's a real milestone for feminism.
Yes, yes, although she does still have a man's name, so it's not quite the progressive leap that some are painting it as.
Sure. But look, she can cut a ribbon as well as the next bloke, probably better. But there's one thing that she can't do. Traditionally, the new Governor-General is given an honorary membership of Australia's most exclusive club, the Melbourne Club.
Well, she can't join the Melbourne Club, can she? I mean, she's not exactly, you know, like...
It's not enough of a dick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's true. The stuffy Melbourne Club won't let women into the club. So even though she's Governor-General, apparently Quentin Bryce can't be a member. Now, there's an obvious solution to this, so I went to the Melbourne Club to drum up some support for it.
Good afternoon, sir. Just trying to raise some money today for a sex change for the Governor-General so that she can become a member of the Melbourne Club. Would you mind contributing? Not interested? No? Take that as a no. We're trying to raise some money for the Governor-General of Australia to get a sex change. Would you what? To get a sex change. Well, would you be interested in contributing, sir?
No problem.
Excellent.
Happy to
You wouldn't mind
contribute.
signing up. Thank you very much.
Good. $5 to get it.
Every little bit helps. It'll be a pretty bodgy job at $5, but if we get a little bit more, we'll try and make it all very hygienic.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't quite raise enough money for a sex change operation, so I thought I'd actually check whether the club will let a woman in if she's the Governor-General.
Good afternoon. I'm here to sign in.
Sorry, sir.
I'm a guest of the Governor-General.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
Is it because she's a woman? Is that what it is?
Sorry, sir. No
She's supposed to be a member.
Please, sir.
Honorary member.
Please,
no?
sir. Thank you
Okay.
very much,
All right.
sir.
All right.
Thank
well.
you. Thank you.
Okay, then can you maybe give me a few dollars for a sex change then? I'll get her a penis. Thank you. Okay.
No, very traditional. They wouldn't have it, but I wasn't going to give up because, you know, the Melbourne Club is one of the last bastions of the patriarchy.
Button the chaser.
Yeah, but if you can't get into the front door, there is another way into the Melbourne Club. You can always go over the back wall. So that's what I tried.
This is how to get a woman into the Melbourne Club. Not only the rules of the club against this, the rules of physics too. Might have to try the ladder. Sorry, ma'am. I'm doing this for women everywhere. Yes! A woman in the Melbourne Club. They said it'd never happen. That is a victory for women everywhere.
This Newsbreak update brought to you by the latest smash hit TV show from Israel. From the creators of Wipeout and Wipeout Australia, now comes the new Israeli edition, Wipeout Palestine. It's a whole world of pain. They're traditionally known as violent hate mongers, but this weekend members of the Ku Klux Klan will be coming together for a good cause, wearing pink sheets in support of breast cancer awareness.
Look, breast cancer is an awful, insidious killer that takes away the lives of innocent people for no sane reason. And that's something the Klan can relate to.
The Knights of this clan are urging all members to wear pink this coming Sunday and are also selling these pink Burning Cross stick pins to members of the public and celebrities who wish to support their attempts to find a breast cancer cure.
There's a woman I know who's been fighting breast cancer for the past 15 years, and she is the bravest, strongest woman I have ever known. Unfortunately, she's also black, and so that means we still have to reach her.
Despite the fundraising efforts of the clan, at least one Grand Dragon is less than impressed by the plan to swap the clan's traditional whites for pink.
This is the most ridiculous idea I ever heard.
Then why are you wearing pink now?
Well, that's because my stupid-ass lady wife threw my sheets in the wash with her goddamn red sweater, which once again shows the stupidity of mixing colours with whites.
This is Christopher Flood for Newsbreak.
Now, they say the law is an ass.
Well, that's not true, is it? I mean, the law is a complex interaction between court rulings and legislation that can be found in books like this, whereas an ass looks like this. Nothing at all alike, are they?
OK, fine. But the important thing is that there's a lot of stupid lawsuits out there, especially in America.
Like that woman who sued McDonald's because the coffee was hot.
Yeah, now that's a great example, but it's just the tip of the iceberg, and there's a real chance to make some quick cash.
What, by filing a lawsuit of your own?
No, what you do is you find some company that's already had a lawsuit staged against them, and then you stage exactly the same accident again that led to the lawsuit. Then you try and make the company cough up again.
Well, you would have thought they'd want to make an out-of-court settlement with you just to avoid going through the courts again.
See, that's the hope. And the first place I tried is Victoria's Secret. You see, they were recently sued by a woman who claimed that when she was putting on her underwear, it snapped in her eye.
Can happen.
I don't know. So what if I went to Victoria's Secret store and had an accident of my own?
Sharon, calm down.
It's meant to be medium.
What happened?
I'm a medium. This is like... This is the small at best.
Okay, hold on, don't worry.
Oh, man.
Are you okay?
Oh, this is such a awesome... Oh, can I get Johnny Cochran and get pasta plate?
Give me a minute. Yeah, you can call Sharon.
Look, I'm on your side. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any lawsuits. I don't want any expensive billion-dollar lawsuits or anything. Just give me $150 cash and I'll walk away. Fine.
Okay, can you put your stuff back on, sir?
So what
So
will
do you
the
get the
result?
money?
Any more?
No. There's no money. But look, it wasn't a total failure, OK? Because at least they let me keep the underwear and it's quite comfy, actually.
That's good. So copying lawsuits doesn't work.
Oh, hang on, Rui. Don't jump the gun. There's a lot of lawsuits out there. Like, for instance, there's the guy who sued Texas Roadhouse because he found pubic hair in his steak. Time to produce the trusty bag of pubes. I'm noticing when I cleaned my steak, there's a fair bit of pubic hair here, and I don't think I ordered it.
Oh.
So...
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's... All right. Bye.
This was on his plate.
Yeah.
No, it's not wrong thing.
Yeah.
Someone stuck this in your food.
I didn't order the pubes. I don't know if I paid extra or something, but... Look, I understand how it is, all right? I know you run a busy restaurant. How about you just give me $200 and we just forget about it? Just settle it right here.
I'm sorry?
How about we don't worry about lawsuits or settling or...
Out like this.
Sorry?
Nobody in our kitchen would have sent this out.
Well, I don't want to take action. I just want $200 and I'll be out of your hair.
There's no way in the world I sent that out of my kitchen.
Could it be an accident?
No. That
could it be the cow's pubes?
No, not at all.
No?
No.
Maybe kind of the meat. Maybe in the abattoir they've got pubes everywhere. I don't know.
No, not at all.
Maybe it's his. So do you guys reckon I get $200, $300, $100?
I'm not giving you any money, sir. It's obviously.
I'll take a credit card.
Still no dice. Nothing.
I was just left confused by me, and I was just left confused by whatever that is.
So no success. So no success then, Chaz.
Will you settle down, Craig? What's wrong with you? He's very impatient.
Patience.
Look, I've saved the biggest lawsuit for last, and this one involved American company Home Depot. Now, they were sued for $3 million by a guy who got glued to their toilet seat. Excuse me? I was glued to the toilet seat.
Go back to the toilet, sir.
Well, can you help me out? Do you know how humiliating this is?
I need a manager. Yeah.
Man.
We've got an emergency over a number.
This is such a lawsuit.
Marvin, please, Marvin. We've got an emergency.
Well, what are people doing gluing the toilet seat anyway?
So I don't know what's going on. Let's go back. Come on.
Marvin, you need to put your pants back up.
But I can't. I got a toilet seat there.
Marvin, we have an emergency.
Look, it doesn't have to be this way, you know. I mean, I don't have to sue you guys. It's could be $1 million lawsuit, or you could just sling me $200 right now, you know, and I'll go away. I'm a reasonable guy. I know shit happens. People glue other people to the toilet seats sometimes, you know. It's not your fault. Just give me a couple of $100. Oh, well, yeah, it would be reasonable.
Can I put this?
Oh, yeah, sure you can. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's nice and warm, actually. Thank you for that.
Oh, okay.
Just for that, I'll only charge you $150.
Oh, okay.
What do you reckon?
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You got me wrong.
How about $150?
Yeah, right.
How about $100 and some glue remover?
I had a dream last night. I dreamt I was walking along the beach with the Lord. and behind me I noticed 2 sets of footprints in the sand. One set belonging to me, and one set belonging to Jesus. But sometimes I saw only one set of footprints, and this always occurred at the lowest and saddest points in my life. So I said to the Lord, "You promised you would always walk with me, but during the most difficult times of my life, I've noticed only one set of footsteps in the sand. Why would you leave me when I needed you the most?" And the Lord replied, "The times when you saw only one set of footprints was when Jesus had been taken by a massive shark just off of Sydney Beach."
Dear ABC, I wish to complain about your disgraceful Jesus sketch. As a concerned Christian, I was horrified to note that the shark used was clearly a prop made out of rubber and not a real white pointer at all. What a waste of taxpayers' money. Philip Harley, editor.
Attention all Cronulla Leagues players, can those people involved in the New Zealand Group 6 please report to the matchday office so that you can finally be identified. Please, this is not an attempt to have some sort of bizarre team bonding ritual. Please report to the matchday office and try doing things one at a time for a change. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, it's gone live to fucking air. It's gone live to air. That's just gone straight over our feet. Oh, right. Oh, security, get security now. There we go.
The world is in economic meltdown. Spending is down, stock prices are plummeting, and oil barons' hats are the smallest they've been in years. Formerly high-paid barristers are forced to wash windscreens to make ends meet. Respected Iron Chefs can only get work cooking hot dogs. And city stockbrokers can now only afford to snort coke instead of cocaine. Even the royal family isn't immune. Last week, Prince Philip was forced to use cheap foreign labour instead of Eton graduates to hold his John Thomas during ablutions. But one upside has been housing affordability. 5 years ago, this waterfront home was worth $5.2 million. Today, it's just $14. But that's also partly because it comes with this man as a flatmate. Kevin Rudd's been keen to point out that even though global markets have taken a dive, his own smugness has risen sharply. And he's confident that even if Australia goes completely bust, he'll always have one reliable source of money. On the foreshore of Sydney Harbour stands one of Australia's most prestigious schools. The Sydney Church of England Grammar School, or Shore as it's often known, boasts some of the finest sporting grounds and facilities of any school in the world.
As an old boy of Shore, I'm very proud of the school, and I always try to stay abreast of what they're up to and so forth. And I was quite distressed to read an item in their recent newsletter here requesting donations to help them build a new rowing shed. I knew at once I couldn't possibly live with myself if I just sat by and did nothing.
Enlisting the help of friends, Chris went cap in hand to a terminal cancer clinic to speak to the patients about the schoolboy rower's plight.
Look, I'm sure you're probably in a little bit of pain right now, but I'm just wondering if you wouldn't mind helping out the Shore Rowing Shed Fund?
Determined to widen their fundraising efforts, Chris sought to raise awareness among Australia's Indigenous communities. While another volunteer, Craig Rucastle, travelled to Somalia to run education campaigns about the rowing shed crisis in Australia.
We've had a really great response here in Somalia. Everyone's been really generous and understood the plight of Shore's rowers. They've done really well, and this is just one African country.
On January 18th this year, Somalia's biggest names in music got together to put on a live concert to raise money for the Shore School Shed Relief.
There's a river I have been to where schoolboy hearts have bled.
From Australia, just trying to collect some money.
I don't have
You haven't got any way for that? But they're in a very old rowing shed from 1998.
To a place where angels tread, but the currents
To the shore rowing set for the GPS.
They can't read or write, so they need to row instead. Let's raise a shed and give them a shade. Just because they row, it doesn't make them meatheads. So come on now, give them a shed.
Sure wanted to pass on their thanks, and they also wanted to know if you're heading back over there next month, they need a new music centre as well.
That's about all we have time for this week. Thank you so much for having us back in your lounge room. And remember, you can always watch the show online by going to abc.net.au/chaser.
And be sure to check out our new websites while you're there, including this week's web poll question: where should North Korea conduct its next nuclear test? In Kim Jong-il's house, at Cronulla Leagues Club, or in the Chick Chick Boom Girl's mouth?
Well, thanks for watching. Until next week, good night.
Good night.
So I said to the Lord, "You promised you would always walk with me, but during the most difficult times of my life, I've noticed only one set of footsteps in the sand. Why would you leave me when I needed you the most?" And the Lord replied, "The times when you saw only one set of footprints was when Jesus was scanning for loose change further down the beach."